is the home page. Right. These are the categories. That's where you search if you want to find a product in here. And you can also look under shop categories. Right. Presently what we've only got is everything to do with online marketing and social media. That's what we have. Amazon, all that. Right? And so on. What I've added in here, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that the people that are signing up as a silver member and as a gold member, that we get them to stay with us and not move on, or because they're paying their 18 odd pounds a month, and that's where we're having an recurring income. We want to offer them more. We just don't want to offer them anything to do with business. We want to offer them things which is family orientated and so on. So for example, if we come down here, that I'll just change the image. Parenting, family and relationships. We've got education, college. We've got exercise and fitness. We've got how-to home improvements. We've got green products. We've got gardening. We've got and horticulture. We've got self-help, so on. So if we go to, okay, let's have a look and see here. So stress reduction, this is functional fitness, that's the immune body solutions. This is the clever keto diet. So let's go to the beginner's keto guide. Okay. This is what so not only is it now interesting for everybody, not only just business, the idea, as I say, is to be able to give them products that they can buy from any genre, any area that they may be interested in. This one's obviously in keto dieting. It's a bit beginner's guide to keto dieting, which gives you, do you want to become more knowledgeable at keto dieting, beginner's guide. I believe a very popular product this is going to be. Again, it's a PLR, which means it's a private label, right? It's ebook, it's checklist, it's ready to go sales letter, it's advertising banners, etc., etc. Okay, let's continue. Okay, as I mentioned to you, obviously this is the bread and butter of the whole business. So here we're going to go now to this site here, which is called the plrdatabase.net. Now in here we can search any product, any type of genre. We look at the marketplace. It gives us animals, children, computers, collection, crafts and hobbies, entertainment, food and cooking, money, house and home, gardening, health, psychology, relationships, sports, technology, etc., etc. Okay, now I've already gone through a lot of these products already, so I've got an idea of exactly what we need. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to my saved products. These are the saved products. So the saved products are ones already chosen. This example is how to read music, play music, etc. But guitar tutorials. Let's have a look at, and we go, for example, let's not worry about the music now at the moment, because that's not really that important. I think what we need to do is start concentrating more on, here we go. Okay, so here it's still music, PR, music. A whole stack of a lot of music. Remember again, this is left click. Let's go into here. Here we've got a child diet dilemma. We've got on dieting, we've got aromatherapy, we've got Christian healing, faith healing. I'm not sure whether we'll have a look at it first. I'm not putting up anything at all which has got any of these other weird things. Healthy living, juices, wholeness, etc. Okay, so let's go on to one here as an example. Take this one here. Okay. So what you're going to see is these are the e-covers. Okay, that's the e-covers, a bit of a story about it. That's its product description. That's where you download it. It's a private label rights, which mean again on this one they can change the pictures, they can change the name, whatever. At the moment this is just fine for us. Right, it's added. It's a PDF, so that's the actual PDF. So what we're going to do here is we're just basically going to, at this moment of time, download it. We click on, we left click, we download it. It will download. That's where it'll be in your download or under your download file. And all you do is just go and see where it's downloaded. The easiest way to check where it's downloaded is you come where it's downloaded, you click on there, and it'll say show in folder. Or left click, show in folder. It's there. I've actually created a separate folder. I then go and drag that over. Right, you left click and you pull over and you drag over. Right, so that's the folder. So what we know now is what we want to do is we want to create a product out of that. Okay, so to create a product, we go to product name, and the way we actually get that, we go into, as I say, into the actual dashboard. The dashboard is the mechanics of the site. We go back into the dashboard of the site, so you always know where it is. Okay, we then go in here into the dashboard. It says dashboard, click on dashboard. Wait for it to open, and then we've got WooCommerce and we've got products. All we want to look at is products. Running your mouse over it and then bring over and then click on add a new product. So we just click with left, one click, add new. Okay, this is the title, this is the description area, this is the short description, this is the price, that's the inventory as I've showed you earlier on, but it's not a problem, we don't have, I'll go through those again. So let's go through it again. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the product name in. So we're going to go back to the PLR database. We're then going to pick up the child diet. So in other words, what we're doing is we're highlighting. And here, take the mouse, hold it with the cursor, drag over with a left click. Do it again. Left click, drag over, keep your finger on the mouse, let go. Control C. Then go back to where you add, you put in where the cursor is, with a left click, Control V, that adds it in. One space. Right, now before we add anything else in there, we go to the product, we go enter, drop down one space. Go back into that, go under the product description. Okay, again how we do this. See the mouse is there. Click left, drag, pull over, Control C. Add. In here, see where the mouse cursor clicks, Control V. We've now got the product description. Right, now what we need to do here is we need to have a look and see that there are sentences. Each with the sentence has a full stop, as we know. What we need to do is break this, otherwise it's too monotonous. So what we do at the end of the sentence, we put our cursor there and we enter. Back again here and see if there's any more sentences here. There's no more sentences, so that's fine, so we don't have to worry about that. Right, now we have to add a little bit in here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, if we go back to here, bearing in mind what we're actually creating at the moment is the product description. The product description is this area. Oops, go back here. Here, product description is this area, not the short description. This is the product description. So what we've actually got is this product description here. Okay. So now we go back here. What's to add product? Okay, so we're on there. We need to add this area here 25% discount of all list prices, etc., 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 with a link for the registration. And the way we do that is I'll provide this for you here, so you have that. Okay, and let's just get one. Let me just find one that I can use. Let's go to products, easiest way. Go to products, go to all products. Here we go. I'll just pull one off for you, but I'll actually give you the code for it anyways. Right, so we're going to go here. Okay, I'm just going to do this to show you with it, and I'll provide the code for you anyways. So you'd have it all automated, but otherwise. From here, where it says, oops. Okay, that is not a good one. And it says plus 20%. Sorry, 1 second. Let's get back there. That one's, why did that one come out like that? 25%. It says 30%. Hang on. See what's going on here. $25. That's what we want. We want that. All we're doing again is you're putting this code in. So this is the code. I mean, basically what is happening here is we're going to copy this over, but I'll give you the copy over it anyway. I'll show you exactly where it is and how to do it. Right, so we're taking that, we Control C again, we're going in and we Control V to add. Right. Enter just to move the space. Right, but now we know that this is a PLR because we go back in here. It told us it was a public PLR. It's a public label right. Okay, that's the license. And we have to put that in because we have to tell them it's a PLR. So what we do is we go back up here, we move a space or two, and we put PLR. Okay. Okay, so now we're up to that point. Now what we need to do is you need to put in the description title. The title that we've got is Child Died Dilemma. Well, we just don't want to say Child Died Dilemma. We want to put something which is going to, like for example, we're talking about must-have course or something. Whatever you want to put in there, and just doesn't have to be. I mean, I'll give you some there that you can have. Must-have course. Okay, it's an example. Okay, then we're going to put that dash there, and the reason for that is, as you will see up here, is the code. This code, span class custom color, what that is there is really going back over. I'll get to it now. Here we are. There, it's changing the color to get 25% off the highlight. So that there is what we're actually adding here. Okay, so we go back here. So what we're doing here, this you don't have to worry about. I will provide this code for you, so you don't have to copy it every time. From here, you copy directly from where I put it. Putting it back in there, and we're adding it. Right, now we've got that. So now what we want to do is we want to copy the title. And the way you do it is quite easy. All you're doing here is you're putting your cursor here, left, hold cursor, drag over, let go, Control C, right click, popping it in there. Okay, and then again cursor, hold, drag over, make it bold. Once you've done that, right click C, I mean Control C, sorry, Control C. Then you're going to put that down there, there. Okay, we've got that there. So now what we've done, we've created the child dilemma must course, etc. is all there. Right, we're not going to, when you actually look at the file that we just downloaded, okay, that's the file. So now what we've got to do is the one that you downloaded, it's right click and you go to the ARC and you extract here. It says extract a child dilemma. This opens up all the what's in it. It's just time. Okay, 15, that's fine. Continue. Then you're double clicking on that, and that'll show you what's actually in there. So what we know we've got is we've got the license, we have a cover, and so on. What we're more interested in anything else is okay, this is the PDF. This is basically what they're buying. Double clicking on the PDF, and that tells us there's 26 pages. Okay, that's fine. It's 26 pages, perfect. Okay, I'm going to take this out because it gives the master rights. See, this is now, for example, as I say, the PLR. So what I can do here is I change, that comes out, that, whoops.
Ken?
Yeah.
Can you come and help me here, please?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me stop that. So this is a typical example of a PLR. Okay, I've got the ebook. Now, what we don't want is we don't want that information in there. Right. We don't want that, because obviously we've got the private label rights, so we can change whatever we want in here. We're not going to encourage and promote other people's stuff. We don't want that. We don't want that. So okay, so that's the ebook. So that's what they buy, right? And it's a private label right. We go back here. Okay, that's what it is. Normally what I put in is the module. So as you will see here, we go back in here, it's got module. High quality, but I'm not going to worry, you don't have to do that. I'll put that in because that's a lot of extra things to put in. But now what we need to do is we're coming back here. Remember, we then had this here, we pasted that in. That was the Control V. Now what we need to do is we need to add that as a downloadable item, which is under General. You go into General and it's downloadable. Always make sure when you do this, it must put virtual as well, so it shows it's not to be shipped. We're then going to add file. Left click or left click again, left to highlight, Control V. We're now adding in the name of the file to be downloaded. Okay, most important, the download limit is 1 only. We're only going to put 1 in. So we've got that. Okay, now we come back here. Put your mouse click there, enter. Right, now what we need to do is we're going to look at the short description. Going back to the short description is, where do we put it? Here, not that one. That doesn't make any difference whichever one it is. Here we go, let's just take this one for example again. Is this portion, that is the short description. Okay, click on there. This is this area here. Okay, so that's the same title. That's the first thing they see. They look at that. This is an MRR. This one, other one's a PLR. That is the SKU number, which is our stock number. That's the category. We need to now copy over, because we don't have, we've only got that there. So what we do there is quite simple. All we're doing is we're taking original one we've got. I'll give you this code anyways, which is this portion down here. So all we're doing is taking product description, that, highlighting, bring it over, Control C, add, Control V, we've got it in. Okay. All prices are a minimum of £26.50. Okay, I'll give you the breakdown of this, how this actually works. £26.50. Okay. And I have here separate. That's not in there. Where did I put it? Oh, it's under the other thing. Oh, don't worry about that. Okay. Anyway, £26.50 will be £19.87, but you'll have a breakdown of each price. In other words, you'll say £26.50. I know immediately that is going to be £19.87. How you do this? You put your cursor over there. Everything is in your cursor. It's left. You just drag over the 27. You type in 1987. That's your price. Okay, so it's £26.50. You know it's £26.50. You come back to the price. You add in £26.50. You don't have to worry about the pound sign. It just goes £26.50. Okay, we know we got everything there. That's perfect. So we know the price. We know the price is right there. We know the price is right there. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to stop it here because otherwise it's 20 minutes. Right.